from what I'm understanding, this man has beaten every other god but Armada at some point in time in his career. That's huge. Can he get all 5 of them? We're about to find out today, man. I mean, he said himself, he feels like this is the day. And, like, that's some good confidence to come into a match, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but imagine this. Seeing him face off against other Peach mains that aren't of Armada's level, it's gonna... And having a tough time, you know, that already shows how rough this matchup is.
Yeah.
Now, here is the best Peach in the planet. The man dual mains, but he still has such an amazing Peach. And if you saw in the last interview, when they asked about Armada's playstyle, the one word that most of the players used was optimal, especially Music King, right?
Yeah.
Optimal is just what Armada is. He is like the living embodiment of the word when it comes to Melee. And look at that right there, immediately getting rid of Nana. Other players probably would have waited for Nana to come back and dealt with Popo, but Armada said, no, I'm going to go put myself out there, get rid of Nana in a quick, timely fashion, and get back to work.
Right, I mean, as you said, you know, that was optimal gameplay right there. He saw the opportunity to get Nana out of there, and he got her out immediately. And now, you know, only 36% on Armada. Wobbles doing trying to figure out what he can do. Oh, was that a stitch?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
you know Armada, you could never count him out with getting a stitch or bomb. Even a Mr. Saturn, which could destroy your shield, man. This guy is just, he pulls out so many turnips to the point where he always pulls, most of the time pulls the right turnip. And right there, we have Nana out of play yet again.
That's what I was going to say, man. I was like, Armada pulls so many turnips that, like, you know, the probability of him getting like 6 or 7 stitches in a game is not far off. You know what I mean? Those are some really rare pulls, too. And, oh, good catch. But with the amount of times Armada pulls turnips, he just has such probability to get it, you know.
Yep, and right here, oh man,
right there for Wobbles.
Yep, Wobbles just dropping with these SDs. He's gonna have to keep it together, stop getting those Ozin dashes, as they used to call it back in the day, where Ozin would just, you know, flub a wave dash on stage, ledge dash, and just SD.
Wow.
Right now,
the Ozin dash though.
Yeah, that's
Ozin.
Old school.
You never want to get your name remembered for something bad. And that's just like, well, there's one of them. So anyway, man, Wobbles finally getting himself a stock right here. But, all right, good save right there. He actually, that belay moved Nana off of the stage right there. So, you know, he saved her, you know, for a little bit, but, you know, not too long. It's about an extra 10 seconds. Right now, man, Armada is playing so dominant right now. Jesus.
Yeah, right now we have Armada at a low enough percent where if Wobbles does come through with attacks that are crouch cancelable, he's going to be put in a bad position. Armada, you know, he's quick to use those down tilts to pop the opponent into the air. More often than not, players not DIing it appropriately, which will allow him to just combo afterwards. And right now, Armada, good spacing. You see the pullback right there in the neutral edge just to make sure that Wobbles cannot get over him. And right here is another opportunity. Wobbles not being able to come back, losing that stock, 2-stock deficit.
This is this is looking like a hard-fought battle for Wobbles right now. Pretty much, he has to keep his Nana alive, and he's having a hard time doing this. I mean, this Nana has died at like 12%, literally every stock, and this is why, because you see when Armada gets that split up, he doesn't even care where Wobbles is on the stage anymore. He's like, you know what? I know where the real problem is right here. It's if I get rid of the one ice timer, you have significantly dropped down the threat list.
And right here, we finally have one of the scariest tools that Wobbles has. What he's known for.
Wobbles by Wobbles, man. Wobbles by Wobbles.
Oh, but that fair is just such a great wall. Armada again getting yep, that's it, man. Nana is out of play.
I mean, like, did you see, like, you see what I'm saying? But, like, he put Nana off stage then used that platform to run around Wobbles. Speaking of another hit.
Speaking of going around, did you notice how Armada went around the hitbox of the dare as Wobbles was trying to land just to squeeze in that up air, keep Wobbles in the air, and rack up damage at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Right now, there's way too much damage on Wobbles. It's gonna... I like that he put out the dare just to, like, clank with the turnip.
Yeah.
Allowing him to not get knocked back, but there's way too much damage. He's already at deficit. I think Armada might have taken the first game. Yep, that is it. Dreamland, game 1 going to Armada.
Beautiful stuff right there from Armada, man. You know, as you said, man, we only had 2 Peaches here. Armada also been doing mainly Foxtail, but we had some Mac D gameplay. But as always stated, Armada's Peach is on a whole different level than other Peaches. Going into game 2 right here, we are out on Pokemon Stadium. This is Wobbles Counter Pick. We'll see how this goes.
Yep. Of course, with this stage, whenever you see an ice climbers take you there, you can't just hang out on the platforms. You're going to have to float a little bit high, which is what you just saw Armada do. Armada was almost in a tough situation there, too. It looked like he was about to get wobbled. But there's a separation again. And now, Wobbles might be going through anxiety because of this.
Yeah, I mean, that was super free right there. Just, 2 neutral airs. She's too far. It's over. Now, where, the crowd actually started gasping right there because Armada rolled, and that roll was actually pretty much read by Wobbles wave dashing in. He just did not get the grab. Unfortunate for him. Stitch! She's gone. Oh, she's gone.
Wait, Wobbles has a Stitch. But I think he has one more toss left. Oh, wait, another one.
I just want to know what he's going to do with this. Oh! What an air dodge right there from Armada right there, man. He knows his own stuff. He knows. He was like, man, I got the arcs down, man.
Oh, man. That was a little too intense for me. Just a little bit. But
yeah, I definitely didn't expect him to get that fourth throw.
Right? Back in the fray, though. Dang. Armada going right on top of Wobbles with these dares, just applying the pressure. And when he went on top of him with the dare, there's no threat of a crouch cancel down smash because he's above him, avoiding the hitbox. And right there, Armada, good stuff.
Great wall combo catch right there.
Right? Wall combos.
Wall catch.
Looking like Tekken.
Here we go. Nice neutral air. Sending him up too. Another, and what was huge? Look at the separation right there, man. He saw that Nana was like decently far away, and he was like, I don't want to go off stage. I can just get some extra damage right here. Like, Armada is picking and choosing targets so wisely.
Of course. In the middle of that combo, when he was up airing Wobbles, he noticed that Nana was a little bit separated from Popo, just went for the neutral air, knocked Popo away, Nana away. Apologies. And, that was it. Now he's dealing with the Sopo again, which he obviously isn't that afraid of because he knows when Wobbles gets a grab, it's not going to be as damaging. Okay, Wobbles still has some fight left in him, though. Whoa! Okay. Just came through with the up smash, telling Armada, get out of my airspace.
Oh, that's going to be it right there. Yeah, man. That's that neutral air.
That's what makes it so hard fighting Peach, right?
Yeah.
Because you could knock Peach into the air and try to go for a combo, but if Peach is at like lower percents, Peach might take a hit and then immediately answer with the neutral air, trying to basically get the momentum back in her favor. Wow! Oh, Wobbles! Oh!
All right, he's getting a lot of damage right there. I mean, it looked like Nana wasn't in the right mind to get that wobble, but still some good damage.
He basically did. He played with what he had right there.
Yeah.
Okay, another opportunity. Yep, just ending it quickly, wasting no time, catching Armada unawares with the DI.
Oh, but actually, letting Armada just get that entry right there, man. He just let Armada straight up drop down with the back air, set up to Nana being gone now. So, I mean, that was kind of unfortunate for Wobbles. I think he could have, picked a better spot to stand. And now, we look like we're going to be heading to a Game 3 situation.
Oh, man, yeah. That tech chase with the dash attack by Armada was really smart as it pushed Wobbles off stage, put him in a good position for the edge guard, but Wobbles already recognizing what he had to deal with. Armada already having 2 stocks. He just SD'd. Said, let's go to Game 3. I'm not going to waste any more time. I want to keep my momentum. Or, well, not even just that. He wants to keep his head in the game. He doesn't want to tire himself out. This is an endurance test. We're going back to Pokemon Stadium. Wobble's going to try to see if he can redo this stage, basically. It's almost like when you load a save state, right? It's like, all right, you know what? Loaded save state. Let's go back.
I like it. Men definitely have the save state loaded right here. We're going to see if I can, do this the right way this time. But, once again, Armada starting off very nice. Double neutral air. Nana just drifting to her demise. And now we got to figure out what Wobbles can do yet again. Wobbles pretty much played like 90% of the stock as Sopo. Of this set as Sopo. He's got 1 wobble so far. And that's kind of, not that he needs it to win, but he needs to keep Nana alive. And, that seems to be a super hard thing for him to do right now.
Yeah, with Peach being just so good at separating the climbers, man, it's very hard. Like, Wobbles may be, I think he's considered, the best ice climber main by many. A lot of players refer to him as a god, even though, yes, his ranking may not reflect that when you look at SSBM rank 2015, but he definitely is a top contender. And, it's just due to, inactivity and such.
Yeah.
And even, low placings at certain, big events, which might have led to that. Well, not low placings, but lower than expected placings.
Yeah, I don't think he did seemingly too well at Genesis, but right now, man, as you can see, he's doing pretty well out here at the Five Guys tournament. Got in the top 8. Lost to one person. Ooh. Wow. He's getting dunked on right there. There's that down smash with the good separation yet again.
Yeah, he just has to keep splitting them up. Right now, Peach is the home wrecker. The Ice Climbers, they're trying to stay together. They want to make this work, but Peach is like, no, I'm going to come through. What's up, Popo? It's all about me. Get this girl out of the picture.
I mean, she's doing a really good job of it, too. I mean, it's straight up mean girls out here.
Yes.
Off, man. Pushed her in front of that bus. Oh.
And there it is again, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so good punish right there by Wobbles, though.
Oh, and look at that, Wobbles. What a faithful guy.
Yeah, he was like, I'd never leave you, girl.
Never.
It was that Dono Jones song, man. Because when you love someone, man, you just don't treat them bad.
Oh, but there it is again. Too much damage right now, Nana. Oh, right together and die together.
And I mean, she was decently close to, so it was a good attempt to go for that. But I feel like even so, Armada was ready. He probably would just neutral air both of them. And they would have been off yet again. But either way, unfortunate for Wobbles to lose their stock in such a fashion. Especially after he just evened up the game. Good separation right here by Armada.
Oh, the tech chase. Whenever he gets those fares, that opens up way more opportunities for him to tech chase, especially if he knocks him down. The pop-up would definitely make it harder. Oh, but there's a turnip again. That one turnip toss actually was why Armada needed to separate Nana?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's crazy, man. So once again, man, Wobbles, down a decent amount and also off of his Nana. So like, he can get the stock right here, but he still has, a lot to work for.
Cool. Okay. It's always a tense situation when you see players try to like wave dash through their opponent while they're shielding or dashing through them.
Yeah.
You expect a grab or even an attack. But when nothing happens, it's like, oh man, it confuses you almost.
Oh, there's the neutral air. Nice out of shield neutral air too. Or float cancel neutral air. Here we go.
Armada just using that wave dash back. And a lot of players, whenever they talk about wave dashing, sometimes players that have an issue with wave dashing, they say, well, if you use Peach, you don't have to worry about wave dashing because, you don't really go that far of a distance. But Armada already showing right here that, yes, the wave dash does definitely help him with repositioning, even if he's in his shield, because you think he's a sitting duck while he's blocking, but then he puts himself in another position, forcing the opponent to whiff and allowing him to just keep up the attack. Man. Yes, spacing mechanic.
I mean, even if you move like 1 centimeter, that 1 centimeter could have been enough to avoid whatever attack you were going to get hit with. So.
And right now we have a tough spot here for Wobbles. He can't do anything to save Nana. Right now Armada with the 2-stock lead. And I think that might be it for Texas Hero.
So it was a good attempt, man. That's all I could really say for him right there. He got picked by Armada. Armada obviously showing you why he picked him right there. I mean, definitely a good attempt from Wobbles. Today just wasn't his day.
Yeah, but you know what? He's still going to be in for the top 8. We're going to give it up for him for trying.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely a tough matchup. Good stuff to Armada.